What's up, everybody? It's Adam, and
Oh, my name's Bearcon. Hello.
we're BA and PAX, and we're here with some fun thing. Well, I wouldn't say it's that fun. So we're going to talk a little bit about
It's pretty frustrating.
everyone's least favorite thing to pull from a pack of cards today, and that is
Panini points.
Bleh.
Ugh. This segment of BA Impacts is brought to you by nobody. And don't forget, we do have a giveaway going on.
Yeah, here it is.
The
Look at
Kobe
this.
Bryant EX and the Silver Mystery Pack. To get the Kobe Bryant EX, all you got to do is it can be this episode, it can be the last episode. Just go leave a comment on the BA Impacts podcast episode 6 or episode 7. Make sure you're subscribed, and you could win this Kobe.
Ooh.
And for the mystery silver pack, all you got to do is go to wherever podcasts are really found, hit download, and just send me a screenshot on Instagram. Leave a review. That's all you got to do. Pretty easy.
Boom. BA and PAX everywhere.
Super, super easy. Moving on to something that we briefly mentioned last week that still really just bugs me. Every time I go back and watch the video, it still bugs me, but I want to dive more into it. Panini points. I hate Panini points. I really do. I think Panini's getting better about putting up some better rewards on their website, but don't replace an auto with 200 points, 150 points. Don't do it. That's so silly. You're not going to get anybody with that point system. I mean, you're not even like, it's just, it's so upsetting. It's so upsetting. You can't do that these days. It can't be in a hobby box.
Yeah, I think, this will probably shine a light on how much product I've opened up in the last, 10 years, really. I have yet to ever receive any Panini points. So never pulled any. And I honestly, I would be frustrated if I did. I think really you only get frustrated when you're opening like a box or or you're doing a group break or whatever, because it's one less opportunity for you to get the player that you want or the team that you want or whatnot.
Yeah, it shouldn't be in a product. So last week we talked about it being in score. It shouldn't be in a product like that when you're already paying a ridiculous amount. And Panini knows you're paying a ridiculous amount, but literally Score is the one product where it's justifiable to put anybody's auto in that product. I mean, anybody. You have a
400 plus.
So why do you need points if you have 400 plus?
400, if you think about it. So you have 400 base autos, like the player, like in the set. But then you've also got all the parallels. So you've got, 50 more, 100 more, 75 more, 25 more, 5 more, 10 more of each player that's in the parallel. So you've probably got, almost close to 800 to choose from autographs. So it just shows you a couple things. One, it shows you how much of the product they're producing. Just shows you that's a lot. Then the second thing about it is, and I participated in a player case break of Score, which there was probably only one in the entire world that they were doing, because nobody wants to do a case break of Score because there's so many cards to have to sort out, especially if it's a player break.
That's like thousands of cards.
Yeah, it's 12. I think it was 12 boxes and 10 packs with 40 cards per pack. So, I mean, per box. So it was a lot. And I did Jalen Darden. Unfortunately, I didn't get an autograph, which is crazy to think, but I did get a bunch of rookies and some parallels and things like that, which is exciting. But that is a perfect example. So, out of all that, I didn't get a Jalen Darden autograph. So a round 4 rookie wide receiver, we didn't get out of a case break. And the reason why is because there was probably, I think, like 2,300 in value in points that were in the case break. And the case breaker, they are out of Vegas, and they were like, we've been watching these some case breaks, and we know that's about how many Panini points are in, somewhere between, like, it was like 1,500 to 2,300 or whatever were in the product. So that sucks. I mean,
that was awful. I mean, if you're going to put points, like I'm not against the idea of having points on rewards. I'm against the replacing the it shouldn't replace an auto to me. It should replace an insert. Honestly, it should be an insert replacement, or just keep it exclusive to retail product.
Yeah, I agree. I think retail products are a good call. I also think that your idea of doing it as like replacing a parallel or an insert makes sense until you get to a certain tier level. So let's say they have like 1,500 point cards.
Right.
Maybe that replaces an autograph, because that's at the level where you can actually get
that's like something you can get something good.
Yeah, on the website.
But like, what's 150 points going to give me? 250 points. Also, it's kind of it sucks.
Yeah, the most I've seen, the most of them were 250 to 600, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been on their website for redemption stuff, and I just points are really only great if they do those like sparkle packs and the different like random drops. And then by the time that you even know that it's happening, they're already all gone, because all the people who just collect the points for that or buy the points on eBay and stuff, get them. So good thing to know if you're doing a score case break, which nobody's probably doing them anymore, even for teams. If you could buy into the point slot at a low amount, that's a huge value, because there's a lot of points in score.
Yeah, I just, to me, for Panini Points is a great marketing like strategy to get people to go to the traffic. Panini website, and maybe like, to me, that's what introduces people to the idea of hobby boxes. It's the points, because you go and on the website you look at the store and it's only hobby stuff. So that's what's going to get people to understand. So keep points in retail product. Don't put it in a hobby box where people already know what the hobby box is. It's ridiculous. Well,
they could completely redo the points structure if they wanted to add value. They could make it only retail, and it could replace a hit, and it could be, tiered where it's like almost like a gift card where it has value to it. So you can say, okay, you can utilize this to knock $100, if 1,000 points knocks $100 off of a box or whatever.
A bajillion percent agree that points should be also looked at as a gift card on the Panini
make
website.
It more of like a reward program, like a true, like a quick service restaurant or something like that reward program. There's definitely ways that could be utilized. I mean, it's not something that they really have to do. I mean, they're printing money literally.
Yeah.
But I think it might be a good kind of strategy.
I got a redemption a while back off. It was Malachi Flynn or whatever from this year for Toronto Raptors. I don't know if I said his name correctly, but I got a redemption of him. And I actually, on the website, I decided to do points, because in my mind, I was curious how many points I'd get back for it. And I was like, you know what? When Optic comes out, I'm going to want points for the white sparkle pack if I can get lucky. Because to me, the idea of a white sparkle pack was more valuable than his auto.
Oh, totally. The opportunity.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll just do that, and it's been months. I still haven't got points.
Oh, dude, I did. I had a couple redemptions for Michael Finley autograph cards from Select, from like, I think one was from Select and one was from Prism, but like 2014 or something, that I had redeemed like a year late, and they were like, well, we'll give you points for it. And I was like, okay, great. And that was over a year ago, and I haven't heard anything back.
Yeah. Like,
so I haven't pursued it. I haven't been like,
I'd pursue it, get something good out of it.
But yeah,
get something good. I just can't comprehend the idea. Points should be, in my mind, I was getting an instant return. It's points. You don't have to wait for the guy to sign something. I didn't understand that at all. Panini's point system, I think, just needs to be changed completely.
I'm sure they queue it up. I doubt that. Well, they may have a bunch of boxes of points cards chilling, but they may queue it up to the next print run of points cards to distribute them. But still, silly.
It's crazy. Thanks for checking out the BA in Packs podcast right here on YouTube. The full episode will be out later in the week, but if you're ready to listen to the whole thing now, go check it out on Apple Podcasts or anywhere else podcasts can be found.